Have you ever felt really nervous about doing something new? Perhaps you have been thinking about starting this new activity, or perhaps you are just wanting to talk to that one person, or like me today, I like Italian and I want to learn Italian, so I listen to a lot of movies and music in Italian. And this morning I was listening to a room on Clubhouse, this Italian room, which I love. It's about the morning and how you begin the morning, and it's just the energy that I get from that room is just unbelievable, and I love it. So I was listening to it, and I got on my screen that I was invited to speak. Do you want to join as a speaker? And in all the other rooms in Clubhouse, I automatically say yes, because I love speaking and I like to share my opinions, etc. And this is the second time that in this week that happened to me in an Italian room. For those that don't know the app it's a bit like a live radio, and you're like in this rooms, digital rooms, and there are speakers and they're talking about like different topics, and you can sometimes raise your hand and then you get invited as a speaker, or they can invite you to join the stage, right? And then once you do that, you're allowed to unmute your microphone and then speak. So this morning, the theme of the morning was, what do you say yes to? And I like to start my morning saying yes to life, of course. However, this morning, when I was listening to this room, and I got the little thing that said, do you want to join as a speaker? I got nervous. I was like, of course I want to join as a speaker. Yet my Italian is really basic. I mean, I understand, I think 90%, 95% of it. I really cannot speak it. So I was like, oh, shouldn't I? And I waited, and you saw some people go by. And then I said, you know what? Yes, why not? We've all been through the process of doing something new, and I literally jumped in the water. So I said yes. And the people in the room were super nice. They're like, Samaria, welcome. And I just said in my broken, really basic Italian that I understand Italian, that I'm learning Italian. And they were just so wonderful, so accepting. And I was nervous, of course, right? Nervous within the calmness of being nervous, meaning that I did something unexpected. This morning when I woke up, I did not think, oh, today I'm gonna be trying to speak Italian. Not at all. It took me definitely out of my comfort zone, and I did it. And that's what it's about. Sometimes in life we just have to take that step. Because when I was there, and you know, nowadays many of us are either have learned another language or are trying to learn another language, or we all have learned something through life, right? Whether it's riding a bike, learning how to drive, even how your telephone works, you know, it's a learning process. Or sometimes when we have to speak in front of a group of people, we're like, oh my God, you know. When we take that concept that we create in our heads, right? So what I did this morning, I made it like, really big, like, I can't do it because my Italian is not good enough, blah, blah, blah. I was holding myself back, and then I switched it around and I said, why not? I mean, the worst that could happen is either I start speaking Spanish or English, and one of them would understand. And they were so nice. And then the theme they took off with the conversation about you know, it is a mindset to dare to do something, to just jump in the water in a way, and also to not let your mind and your thoughts hold you back. So I want to invite you today, this week, to, you know, say yes to something new. What would you say yes to? This morning I said yes to Italian, and I did, like, I'll say yes to Italian. What would you say yes to today? And if you try to apply that concept, right? Maybe you get invited to, I don't know, a dinner or something, and you don't want to go. saying yes could also be quite nice. So, what are you going to say yes to today? I wish you all an amazing rest of the morning, evening, night, or afternoon. I send you all a lot of love. Remember to take care of yourself, to love yourself, and also to push yourself out of that comfort zone. Because when we come out of a comfort zone, that's when we tend to grow. So what would you say yes to today? I'll see you next time and send you much of love and love yourself. Ciao.